What's going on, everyone? Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't. I really don't. I started thinking about 30 seconds left in that countdown. I says, wow, I should have had green on. But I don't. I don't own a green shirt. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I don't have a green shirt. But happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all our Irish friends. Who we can. We're all Irish this week. I mean, seriously, the green beer. We saw that with Jeff. Jeff had green beer for breakfast. Finally, he's becoming a man. Finally. But yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. It is, yes. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Happy anniversary. It is 3 years that I've sitting. The wall is the same color, if you can remember. Go look at the thumbnail. It's crazy. My face was out here more. I had these big headphones on that Suzanne always picks on. And I just sat in the corner and said, I want to do this, Suzanne. We're gonna go live and we'll just talk. And we'll talk. And if everybody else can do it, Carlos can do it. Because who am I kidding? I can't do it. I still can't do it. Look at this bull crap right now. I still can't do it. But I figured, hey, it's coming up. It is actually today, the 17th, March 17th, 3 years ago. I went live for the first time. Well, full time, because I got live a couple of times. Full time. And the pandemic shut everything down too at the same time, because Magic Kingdom just closed about a couple of days ago, and the kids got at home for a long time. So maybe I jinxed the world, maybe I jinxed everything, but here we are, 3 years later. I'm looking at the chat, but I have a surprise. I have a surprise for everyone for today, because I could do this, but I could do this alone. I've done it many times recently, even though I said everything, but we all know how much I love this man, and I missed him. So he was the first message that went out. Marco,
Hello. Hi, Carlos. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm also not wearing green, so I'm not very yet. No. But I have got some. I've got some green, 3 different shades of green permanent pen with me there. That's about as St. Patrick's Day as we get.
He's got green pens. I'm bringing up a lot of green stuff. So I guess I got a lot of green too. I got a lot of green. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, if you remember the last time I was streaming, really, and not the parade, we'll talk a little bit about that too. But last time I sat here and streamed was on a Tuesday. Here it comes, Mark. Was on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, whatever it was, and whoever was here, remember me saying, I'm starting to get a feel. I'm starting to get a feel. Literally, we were building a Lego. And I remember saying, I said, on stream, I'm starting to get a feel. Well, son of a gun, the next day, it was full-blown congestion. Everything's right here. So I'm going to apologize now. I'll reach for the mute as much as I can. But I'm coughing like you wouldn't believe. I'm keeping Suzanne up. I'm sleeping in here now so she can get some sleep. Well, it's the weekend. I guess I'll jump back into bed. But it's been that bad. It's really had. So if you guys were watching the parade, you heard me say that I shouldn't have even been out in that weather. That didn't help. We had a massive nor'easter. It was all rain. Not thankfully because I wanted snow, but I was out working in that. There's no time to heal. And I'm a dumb greenhorn. I'm a dumb Portuguese. I don't go to doctors if I don't really have to. So I don't even know what it is. It could be pneumonia. It could be bronchitis. It could be some kind of insect went down my throat while I was sleeping and it's living in my chest. I don't know.
That's a nice thought, isn't it?
It is nice thoughts. It is nice thoughts. I just don't know, but I apologize now. I am not even at 70%. I'm really not. I don't even want I don't want to say, excuse me.
We need some kind of interlude music here, don't we? Just
I don't even have time to reach for that. You'll hear a whistle too. After like the 4th cough, there's a whistle that comes out. It just whistles. It's like a train whistle. It just comes out. So I just want to give everybody, we're not going to go long, but I didn't want to cancel the stream. I wanted to keep it. I knew I had asked Mark. I was afraid Mark wouldn't come back on. Maybe he'd be busy or something, but we're here. We're going to chat. It's been 3 years since I started this. We'll chat about that. Fun times, bad times. I don't know. We'll just talk. We'll hang out. Maybe some other friends will come on. We'll see. But let me, we have to do this properly. Let's welcome in people in the chat. Samantha Lowe is first, and hello, Glenn Castro, Kevin Keller. What's up, Kevin? How's the scratching going? It's been really crappy for me, I'll tell you right now. Alex Miller, welcome in. Dave can't stay, but congrats. Yeah, thank you. Whoever's saying happy anniversary. Yeah, it's just a number. That's why I tell Suzanne now. We've been married how many years? She couldn't remember how long. That was yesterday. She was sitting on the couch like, how long we've been married? It's just a number now. But thank you, everybody. Yes, Glenn Castro, Mara Memphis, welcome in. Paul Engel, Liz, Marco in the chat. Home Candies, welcome in. Leanne. Yes, my brother, happy anniversary. Green Carlos, I got my green on. Well, Dan, Disney World is, you wear your green proudly, buddy. I don't own a green shirt. I really don't. The more I think about it, I really don't own a green shirt. But I have like bright, crazy colors because I wear, all know me with Under Armour. It's like all the colors they throw out there. I got like 3 orange shirts. I don't own a green shirt. Heather Springer, hello, dear. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, 3 years. There's Chris. What's up, Carlos? The 49er man over here. He's happy with all the picks the 49ers are making. Just changed it to my green shirt. Family party at 6. Family party at 6. Well, enjoy the party. Feeling anybody? Alex, no. As you could just hear my description of what's going on. No, I'm not feeling better. Thank you for asking. JD, what's going on? JD. Yes, happy St. Patrick's. Excuse me. Anne-Marie Dreher. Welcome in. Anne-Marie's getting a drink on. Somewhere near us, somewhere, having a good time. I'm sure her and Pinot Pete. Chris Dye, what's going on? Rob Fuzz. I forgot. I'm on StreamYard. I can light up. But we all know my computer. Look, my whole chat. Look, you can't even see. But my whole chat just disappeared. I clicked on Rob Fuzz and everything just went blink, gone. See? So I don't even know where I am now. But, nope. I got to scroll up now. Scroll. Let me find. Oh, there we are. There's Rob Fuzz. All right, Dennis Algazi, what's going on? Yes, Kay will be. Kay is here. Hello, Kay. Kay got nailed with snow. The snow I wanted. I swear we got all rain. Kay ended up with like 2 feet of snow, and she's only about 70 miles away. 2 feet of snow where she is. It's crazy. I almost went and visit just to be like, you know what? I want to see the snow. You have a green Christmas shirt. Oh, that's right. I have a Disney green Christmas shirt.
Yeah, you should have worn that then.
That's right. Yeah, but like I said, I have plenty of greenness coming out. I can show you some green if you really know. I'm sorry. That's fair. You don't want to see that greenness.
No.
It's awful. It's awful. Doug, what's going on? Hello. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Say hello again. We'll get to the bottom. That way it'll just move on its own, and I'll keep an eye on it. I'm not going to try to light anybody else up because maybe it was just Rob Fuzz that didn't want to work. I'm an O'Brien, so I definitely have my green on today. Heather's an O'Brien. Oh, there she is. Look, it lit up. Hello, she's an O'Brien. My daughter's town, now Ipswich, New Hampshire, 34. I wish 34 inches of snow. Wow. Nope, we didn't get any of that. But yeah, again, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I apologize. But Kay says I wish I could ship the snow to you. I'll take it. I'll take some of it. Well, forget it now. Now it's the weekend. Now I'm home. It's like, he wouldn't even care if it says Christmas. No, I wouldn't care if it said Christmas. I don't. If I had a green shirt, I'd wear it. Suzanne's probably going to go get it now. Don't bother getting it. I could change on. I've done worse on stream. 3 years. God knows I have done worse on streams. Mark's been here for a few of them.
Yeah.
And he stopped coming on because of some of them. So Mark knows. Mark knows the craziness that's gone here. But yeah, no, listen, seriously, 3 years, and this is why we're doing the stream, because it has been 3 years. But it was, and quick little story for the ones that don't know, I started going on YouTube was to watch Resort TV 1 that Marco and I now. Marco was always a mod there, but I have joined that crew a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever it was. But that was it, just to have a name to go say hi. Listen, I was a fanboy. I want to go say hi to Josh, even though he never said hi back. But that's okay. Now he does. Now he texts me and everything. And I'll be honest with you, and Mark still does this. I know Mark's not in the chat as much anymore because life happens, and Naomi's growing, and that's it. Life happens, with family time. So, and Josh understands that, I'm sure. And if he doesn't, I pity the fool. But no, he does. He knows.
Of course he does.
But Mark was the first guy. It's crazy the things. I can't remember when my kids were born. But you know, you remember that Marco was the first guy to say hi to you in Resort TV One's chat. You know, I'm watching the chat and everybody's saying hi, Marco. Marco's saying hi back. I'm like, oh crap, and hey, the great Marco, how are you? Hello, Disney World freak. And I'm like, yeah, I got a hello. Listen, again, fanboy. Suzanne's like, oh my god, look at you, so stupid. You know, but no, man, that's why. Here we go. That's why, you know, I started going on YouTube. You know, was to watch Resort TV One and Disney. And then it turned into, you know, chatting, you know, with Mark and Shep. Shep was on there a lot, and realizing that Shep was only 25 miles away. It's like, oh, look, a local guy. What other locals would watch Disney? And now it's like this. In my chat alone is 4 from my city, which is insane. Oh, Doug, you didn't have to do that, buddy. Somebody do that with $5 super chat. I can't even get it out. I'm so excited. Congratulations on your third. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. We'll get into Doug too in a little bit, but thank you for that. But that was it. I mean, that's why we started doing this. But yeah, I started seeing people like Shep. You know, Resort TV One was the Disney thing, but then it was people like Rob Fuzz. Rob Fuzz was another one. You know, doing stuff from home. Shep, another one doing from home, and Steve, and all those good people, you know, doing stuff from home. And I remember looking at Suzanne and being like, "The hell, I'm bored. You know, I want to do this. We have a computer. It sucks, but we have a computer. Thank God for the Apple phones. But you know, Rob Fuzz sent me. I did say hello to Leanne. You know, yeah, I started watching these people from home. I'm like, I can do this. I planted the computer used to face, well, I mean, the desk was against the wall. It's a little desk. It's right here. I wish I could show you. I could, but it's right here. Full of junk. A little desk. No more than 24 inches wide. It was against the wall. So what I did was I just turned it and I planted myself in the corner, because you can see in that picture, it's me in the corner. And, you know, I turned it on. And it's like StreamYard, which we're on now. It's like, stop talking. Like, this is bad. This is really bad. And
did anyone? How many people did you have watching up the stream? What was
God, I wish. What's great about analytics, I can go back and check.
Yeah,
and I should have. You know what? I could check, but no. Mark, I'll be honest with you. It couldn't have been more than 7, 6, maybe 7 peak. I'm telling you. It really.
That's actually not bad. I mean, how many subscribers? Your channel didn't have that many subscribers, did it?
At the time, 200. No. Yeah. Wow, man! I wish I got all these numbers before I came on here. But I wasn't expecting these questions from Marco. Thanks, Leanne. We'll see you next time. Dennis, I think you were there. Yeah, it wasn't a lot, but like I said, Tracy came on. Tracy came on with me, and we just talked and talked. I'm sorry, Tracy did all the talking and talked. Listen, he texted me that right. I mean, he called me right after that stream. He's like, "Listen, if I talk too much, you know, just let me know." And I'm like, "No, you're good. Screw it. Just run with it." We'll turn it into the Tracy stream. But no, I cracked jokes about that. But thank God he came on, and it was fun, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. And then, you know, the next stream was this. The next stream was that. Trying to figure out how to build a thumbnail. I don't know anything about computers. I don't know about anything about websites. You know, how am I going to put a thumb? I can remember one thumbnail for that morning stream, the Saturday morning. I took 2 cups of coffee that I have, 2 coffee mugs, and I took a picture of it. And I said, "Oh, look, see the morning coffee stream, the morning thing, cup of coffee, perfect thumbnail. It makes a lot of sense. Not one freaking bit." And that was when it's funny because I can name you a lot of my guests in order, but that was the Keith stream. That was the first invited guest.
Yeah.
Was the Keith stream from Joey's World. That was wow. The thing. Scott M, what's going on, buddy? Magically is. Yeah, they've been magical already. All right. Debbie Bernfeld.
Oh, there we go. Anyone just tuning in, Carlos is feeling a bit ill at the moment, so he's just muting himself while he coughs. We do. I need to find some music we can just play over that.
You see the face turn colors, which it just did? You see that? That's because the oxygen is not working, and it just did that. But yeah, Keith was the first invited guest, and like I said, I sent pictures to Jeff. Because they were still home in Pittsburgh. They had just bought the house in Florida, and yeah, that was it. That short story turned into a what is it? 17 minutes in. Awesome. We're plugging away here. Mark hasn't said more than 3 words. He's asked a couple of questions.
I've asked some really difficult questions that I've not had answers to.
I have no answers. I don't. I can't. Monorail Molly, what's going on? But that all, I mean, Mark, you know, you've been around a lot longer than I have. You've been friends with more people than before I was, and everything. But
yeah, I've not been streaming though as long as you. That's been a fairly recent thing for me. I think you started streaming before I started.
Yeah, I did, but my point was going to be just like why you came into YouTube, was to watch others and get into chats and start talking, and you did your trip to Florida and hung out with. I still remember that trip perfectly. Yeah, watching you and Beth on stream, it's like, oh my God, and again, you could all crack jokes on me and whatever. I am a fan of many people, and I use that term loosely. We have the ones we like, we have the ones we don't, whatever. Yeah. I've made plenty of enemies, and I've created some, and there's still people that have gotten closer too. But seeing you and Beth on stream, Suzanne will tell you, she's in the chat, and it was like it was exciting. It's like, wow, that's Marco. That's Marco from the stream. I knew he was British, but I didn't know he sounded like that. Even though I know what Brits sound like, it's like, look, that's what Marco sounds like. That's Beth. That's his wife. That's they hear and the crazy banana crap and not crap. I don't know why that word's come out a lot today, but the crazy banana thing. People that don't know, and maybe you do know, maybe you've heard the term crazy bananas. It started because of this man.
It did, yes.
At Boardwalk. And this is sad. Well, it's not sad. It's a good thing that the memory's still working. Yes. Suzanne's going to ask me after what time was Michaela born. I can tell you. I struggle with the days, and well, not the days, the years. But it was at the Boardwalk, at the candy store. Yep. Well, the main store, they have the candy on the wall. And Marco's like, oh, look, these candy bananas. And this is what I can't remember, if it was you or if it was Jenna that screamed out first, crazy bananas. That I can't remember. But it was you.
I need to rewatch that stream. But there were two types of banana. They had all the candies up on the wall.
Yep.
And there were 2 types. There were one's called Banana Rama or something like Banana Rama, and they were just yellow. And then next to it, they were crazy bananas. They were exactly the same, just multicolored. So we then decided, well, we need to get some of each and do a taste test and see if they actually taste exactly the same. So we ended up doing a taste test of the crazy bananas and the Banana Rama candies on Boardwalk.
And you took a whole bunch home too.
I did, yeah.
And I have shipped them some from here.
That's very true. Yeah, I've still got a few of those. I'm running low, but I've still got a few.
Oh my God, they're still good.
Yeah.
I guess they wouldn't go bad. Mary Ellen, welcome in. T-Town Mary Ellen. Jennifer Caruso. Hello, Jennifer. Dear Amy, AGC Magic TV. Hello, all the fine ladies jumping in. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the happy anniversaries too. Our speech defines our geographic location in class. Well, I don't know about class, but geographic, yeah. No, but that was 3 years ago, and again, that was the corner. The corner. I was going through a few of my streams. It's like the corner was only for one stream, 1 or 2, and then Suzanne's like, "You got to go in there." You got, oh my God, and I see the name title. This guy hasn't spoken to me since I gave him one last hug and kiss back in December. I know he's a busy man because, everybody's busy. But this guy, not even a hello, not even a text, not even all the love. All the love this guy has. I can't even get him on stream right now. You can all figure it out who it is.
He's there, Dan.
Daniel.
Disney Daddy's back? Question mark.
Yeah, is he back? Is he back?
What do I even say? Oh, well, first, congratulations on 3 years.
Oh, please. Thank you. Well, I got a long way to catch up to you, I guess.
And then I've almost an apology for being like the quietest person on YouTube.
YouTube, man. You have my phone number. Hey, YouTube. Send me a text, man. Let me know you're alive.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy. It's unreal.
Where's the lovely woman? Is she sitting next to you?
Where's the lovely woman? She's there.
Hi, Anna. How are you? No, she don't care. She's like, we're not in Florida. I'm not saying hi to you.
Hi.
And Mark.
No, she's gonna kill you now.
She's gonna kill me.
She's gonna. Thankfully, we have met now in person, so
it's been a long. And my week's not done because I've got to work tomorrow as well.
Oh,
we're working tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Since when do we work on Saturdays?
I know.
You're looking good. You're looking sharp.
Thank you. I don't normally wear shirts that don't have sleeves on them.
I thought you had sleeves. Oh, that's one hairy bastard.
No, this one is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this one didn't come with sleeves. Yeah, I had to pay extra to have it without sleeves. I'm rocking the striving to do better look.
That's another guy we haven't heard in a while. I haven't seen in a while. Vernon Mary, welcome in. You're looking good. You're looking lost some more weight since I saw you.
No, I've gained.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding.
See from the neck up, so.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
maybe.
I only care to look from the neck up. I don't want to look at his chest or anything. Steve Singleton, welcome in. Dan was another one. Dan and Suzanne can throw it in the chat because I swear to God, I remember leaving this room, after messaging Dan. I said, Dan, I got this channel you want it, because we would talk again, Resort TV One stream. Oh, I would watch Dan. I started watching Dan, and it's like, hey, we both like foods. You mind coming on? We'll talk about food. Yeah, I'll come on. I left out of here, big smile. Suzanne, Dan's coming on. Disney Dan. I scheduled it. This and that. Now I can't even get a phone call from this guy.
It's bad reception across the pond, I guess.
Marco, you answered all right.
Yeah, the Mark's more in line with the direction. I've got to come a little bit more south for me.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's the reason.
Hang on, Danny, you finally admitting that the North's better than the South? Is that what we've just heard?
No, I was just saying to my other northern friend, while you've been snowed up for weeks and weeks and weeks, we've been down here. That's why I'm wearing a non-sleeved top, because it's nice and warm.
And more snow than what we have here. That's crazy.
I've heard yours is pretty heavy.
We haven't gotten any.
You got none?
7 inches all year.
Well, the North have completely outdone the US and should be very proud.
Dan, man, I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, man. I appreciate it. We've been just talking about how it was back then, and me and my corner, all back in here. Again, the corner only lasted a couple of days. And then we came in here. Suzanne came in there. She's like, "You got to go in there." And then you see everybody with their backgrounds, like Marco with his fireworks. I'm like, I gotta do something nice.
Yeah, I'm just on the sofa.
Yeah. Well, that's now, but then.
But it's a green sofa, so you're keeping with the St. Patrick's Day theme, so that's fine.
Thank you.
So welcome in, Steve Singleton. What's up, buddy? I don't know why we have rats on mice. No, I don't understand your comment, but okay. Yeah, I mean, we moved in here and started doing streams. Dan and Jeff, this our dream, and all the good folks. And it took off from there. It's turned into, what is it, 2,800 subscribers thanks to a St. Patrick's Day parade from last week. That helped a lot. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I wouldn't change a thing. I don't know about you guys, what you were doing at the time. I know Dan's not doing much right now. He's doing a pod. I don't know if he's even still doing a podcast, but he's trying.
I haven't started it. It's just finding the time. I think once our special day is come and passed, and we've found a place, a bigger place to live, and once we're settled, then I'll start doing hopefully some more sort of YouTubey and podcasty kind of things. But just at the moment, there's just so much that we're doing, and just barely having just time for myself is quite a stretch. So we're just whenever we've got a free moment, we're spending it with each other, and that's what's I think most important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
right.
So, I think it's just choosing the right moment. So yeah, it's just I guess that's almost the excuse that I have to give to you, brother, because it's been nuts. We're under 5 months now till the big day, so it's going quite quick. Yeah. But we've still got a lot to do, and we're very excited.
Have we found somebody at the live stream it so we can, so the rest of your friends and family can watch?
We may have. If we don't have anybody live, there will definitely be. We've got a videographer, and whenever we get the video, I'm sure we'll post it on social media so people can have a watch if they want.
I'm trying to think people that are around where you are that we know. The Kershaws are higher, so it can't be them. We can't. They video well, but we can't get them. No. Who else is around? Who else is around it that we can throw in it? Sneak over. I'll pay him. I'm like, sneak over to Dan's wedding and go live for me.
Invited this guy called Bob. It's not Epcot Bob, unfortunately. I would have loved Epcot Bob, but I think it's Bob. Yeah, he's at the job at the moment. I got him as a videographer.
He's got to find something to do.
But but I think he's charging me like double the amount because I had to buy the camera and his services and then the film to go with it as well. So we can.
Oh, so we're still using cameras that actually use film. Oh, okay, good.
Well, that's what Mr. Chapek said. So, he knows best, and so I'm going with that.
There you go. Wow, under 5 months. That's it's funny. You bring that up. It's like, wow, under 5 months. To the people don't know what a big day is. Dan's getting married to his lovely fiance. He was sitting there next to him.
Real this time, not fakely done by you.
Which leads good segue, Dan. Bang, it leads to a lot of. I said to Mark earlier at the beginning of the stream. There's been a lot of stupid things on my streams. Actually, it wasn't even my stream. But there's been a lot of stupid things on my stream. But there's just been a lot of fun. I thought I was having fun. A lot of us were having fun. It was close to March 15th. Wow, so holy crap, that was 2 years ago this week.
What?
That stream.
No, it was not.
Listen to what I'm going to say so we don't put it in the chat and we don't have to, let everybody else figure it out. It was almost March 15th. So if you remember correctly, it was almost March 15th.
No.
That was 2 years ago, in the last week or so, that we had that stream. And for the rest of you, Google it if you want.
That was one of the most hilariously uncomfortable streams I think I've ever had in my life.
It was was, and I'm sorry, I did highlight her comment. Donna's here. Welcome in, Donna. Wow, I can't even talk right now. Donna. I have never called her Donna in my life. Ever. Donna Jaworski. Another, great person that we've become really close friends with. Because of this.
Yep.
Which I was going to get to, and we'll get to in a little bit too. But yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of stupid things. I've done a lot of stupid things on other people's channels, like announcing, excuse me, that Dan and Hannah are getting married real soon. Like real soon, it was coming.
This was the fake time, by the way. It's not the actual time.
2 years ago. This definitely this month. 2 years ago this month.
It's more the fact that people started making like actual invitations and then sending them out to the internet.
Yes, there was invites made, there was texts made, there was phone calls made.
I mean, if I did it actually for real, I would have saved a lot of money.
But we used to use the word Marco and Dan will remember this word. We used to my shows were a lot of shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yeah.
Shenanigans was the word. And God knows I've caused a lot of them. A lot of you Brits caused a lot of them. Not you two. You two.
Oh, your first Brit stream.
Yes.
Not you two. The first one, or was it the second one?
No, it was the first one.
It was the first one, yeah.
The first one was a lot of shenanigans, but I had fun. The second one, when the Brits took over my channel, and
when we spoke about a specific character from a famous Pixar
yes.
That was the first one, yes. And everybody, yes.
Yeah.
When the topic of the stream was Woody. Woody's lunchbox. Yes. There was wow. But the second one, and if those Brits are watching now, there's only like a couple still around. The second British stream, they just took over, and I didn't know what to do. So I was counting the minutes, like, oh my God, can we end it now? Maybe I could slide my finger. Ooh, I ended the stream by accident.
I was total karma for what you did to me. Total karma. Like now you know how I felt.
Oh, it was awful. Excuse me. I can't even get to the mute. Yeah, Dan, I'm really sick. So, oh man, I got something wrong with me. But yeah, it was payback. British Don. It wasn't British shenanigans. That was awful. It was. They abused me. They abused me through the stream. I felt like all.
What, and you're saying what you and Pete did to me was okay? It was so bad. You messaged my now fiance to apologize.
Because I'm a gentleman. She knows that. She has met me in person. I am a gentleman. I think I've met your parents already, so we're good.
True.
Donna says that was something else. I remember the whole thing. Yeah, so do I. Again, I remember things I shouldn't remember.
It's unbelievable.
Donna says rants. Yes, that's another thing that's come from this channel. I've turned into a ranter. People say I don't like hearing this, but people expect a rant from me. Yes, people. Sorry, my daughter's bringing corned beef and cabbage to my mother that I made. I have no green on, but I ate corned beef and cabbage. Rants are expected. Sometimes they work out well. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes people like Marco decide they don't want to come on my stream anymore. Like I said, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it was because of a rant. I think it was because of. It wasn't because of a rant. It was because of the direction. Direction. There's a D there. Direction. He laughs now.
You add crudeness to rants as well. Because I would say you're definitely one of the most vocal Disney YouTubers out there. In terms explicit language.
Listen, I've held back. I've done well. Corner Sports, Tommy and Claudia, what's going on? Mike Cabral, my cousin Mike from Canada. He's really not. He thinks he is. Anybody can be my cousin. I don't care. You can all be my cousin. But because we have a lot of Cabrals in the family, we could be related. We could be distance. Mike O'Reilly, ready to jump. Oh, Juju. I'd like some Juju. Some orange Juju. I'd like some orange Juju. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about football. We'll talk about football when football starts. But welcome, and Nikki Bunch. Hey, Kelly.
As it's called.
Fake rugby, yes. Kelly to Mickey Bunch is here. Oh, yeah. Michaela better not be taking my wife's car because Marco's going to take over the stream again. But
3 years on, you've still not solved that problem, Carlos. If the stream cuts again whenever somebody drives the car away.
Nope. It was that's my. Oh no, she's already in the chat, so maybe she didn't take the car. Maybe she's taking the wrong car because she's going out. I love your rants. I could listen to them forever. Debbie, you probably will, because I'm sure I'm sure some other, they're putting that stupid water tower up with the crowns. Gotta have the crown. So we'll give a few months for that before I start doing that. Could it be a game changer for the Celtics, Juju? Oh, yeah. Well, I already watched Providence College basketball tonight, but my rants, rants. There's been rants. There's been calm conversations. But like I was saying about Marco, it was the direction that I had this channel going. The reason why he wouldn't come on anymore. But I've said this on stream before. The man was a gentleman and discussed it with me, and I agreed with everything he said, and I made changes because look, here he is. Dan would be here no matter what because he's a pig like me. He talks the way we all know.
That's nice.
Joking.
I'm only here because I thought people would want to see my horrible choice in fashion.
Listen, if you could be in a house right now with a tank top on, that's a good thing.
I mean, I felt like I had to actually wear something over my top before, coming on here.
Why? We've done streams topless. Well, I have.
Another thing that people don't really know, do they?
This shirt's come off. It's come off on Dan's stream. It's come off on mine. It's come off on Chris's stream.
That's as raunchy as my channel ever went.
We've taken your channel for a ride before, man. We've done.
What? Why do you think I don't do any of it anymore?
Oh, great! Blame me. That's great. Thank you.
I don't blame you.
I would. Suzanne does. Like, look, Dan disappeared because of you. Katie Y, welcome in, Katie Y. But no, I admit, like I told Marco, I admit I had this channel for a while. It was a good 6 months. Again, especially for the time, doing it at 4:30, 4 o'clock like I was. I'm not saying it's right for any time, but you all watch Chris's stream. We take it above above that level too. But it is 9:30, 10 o'clock. The kids shouldn't be watching at that hour, I don't think. But at 4:30, and there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people in the chat that don't tell Hannah to leave it on one channel, okay? Stop flipping channels. It's distracting. I'm trying to figure out what she's watching. Now I know what everybody feels like on Chris's stream when I'm watching TV.
I'm sorry,
no, I'm joking. Where'd you go?
She's not even there. She left me with this thing on.
What is on? What are we watching?
It's comic relief, but it's to, help children in need and people who need. It's basically a show where people can donate money for charities and things like that. And it's basically a big comedy sort of sketch program, and it's
It's like a telethon. It's like a television.
Yeah.
Phone in, donate some money, help kids. Happens once a year, once every 2 years. I'm not sure how often comic relief.
Once every 2 years because it was sports relief.
That's right. Yeah. So once every 2 years.
Yeah. So
better on here too, but that's cool. What was I saying? No, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, a lot of people, I'm sure people in chat weren't laughing like some of us were, and I point to Dan because he was there for a lot of them. Where we took the stream for a while. I'd leave this room. Suzanne would, give me a lot of crap for it and everything. But like I said, I spoke to Mark and figure out why he wouldn't come on anymore. And then I said, you know what? I'd rather have Mark on the stream than
Dan. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. It's fine.
Then have the 20. Then have the 20 people that were watching, maybe half laughing. So, so changes were made. And
they're not laughing now, are they?
No. I don't know what the hell we're doing. I don't know what we're doing here. There's 33 people watching. I don't know why. But no, like I was saying, that's what you all know why I started the stream and the channel, or started streaming on the channel, and then Suzanne bought me a gimbal. I remember that too. Suzanne bought me a gimbal, and she's like, you know what? If you want to do it in the parks, let's go do it in the parks, and I've had the pleasure of doing that, and that's that was always fun. Finally, this last trip, I had over 100 people watching, so that was one time. Yeah, it was cool. I think there was two people, I don't know how they were doing it. Show me the tricks because I'll teach all the other mods to do it. Actually, one of them wasn't even a mod. Actually, both of them were. I'm sorry. Cynthia. It was Cynthia, Candy Mom, and Tommy from Living in Magic. I don't know what magic they were doing, but it just started climbing and climbing and climbing. It was a max of like 130 or something on Guardians of the Galaxy. That was exciting, but streaming out and about and everything, that's been fun too. My point is, it's I don't have any regrets. If that makes any sense. Made a lot of friends, a lot of chosen family. I've made a few enemies. But that's life, no, it's not everything's perfect. So, if I didn't start doing this face to face, I would have never done that first stream with Dan. I think Dan's been on the most with me. I think it's Dan. I really do. I have too many videos out. There's 400 something videos for me to go through, or lives, whatever.
I would take the I would take the medal, the pin where it says first place, but my shirt is not big enough to put the pin on. So,
speaking of pins, and Donna's here. Did you bring the pin for our Johns when you came last month?
You know what, I did, and then I thought, you know what, I'm actually not. I'm actually gonna make him wait even more. No,
so Donna, Donna, now you're gonna make him wait for the wedding card.
It's this running joke that's going. I said, does he want it? He goes, nah, you can give it to me next time. I'm just like, well, that's gonna be another however many, years.
Excuse me. I just want to know if Hannah's a Disney enthusiast now.
A viewer said, Hannah, are you a Disney enthusiast now? She shakes her head and goes, no. Even though we went to the Disney store 2 weeks ago and she bought an Epcot Flower and Garden Spirit jersey.
She's got good taste.
I'm so glad you didn't hear what she just said.
What did she say?
You don't want this. The words are not suitable for listening and viewing. Well, it kind of is. It's past 10 o'clock. It's past 10 o'clock in your time. Wait. I'm gonna.
He's gone mute.
And the camera.
I wanted to see that it wasn't PG rated. Now she's sticking a middle finger at me. Yeah.
I really like that girl.
Love you.
She left the room and threw something.
Yeah, I thought she was going to throw a plate at me. And she still left the television on. I'm going to have to turn this television off. There we go.
Where's the TV? The other side of the house? That was a long walk.
Let's do Disney Dan's apartment tour. Television. This is our tiny dining room table. This is our green/grey sofa. This is our trope of many things, with even 148 days till we get married. And then we've got candles and whatnot. And then just around here, we've got the laundry and the bin, because that's really hygienic. And then we've got the wonderful kitchen area where I do most of the cooking, and so much so that even in Disney Dan's fridge, I've now got a paid partnership with KSI and Logan Paul.
What only is that? Because I saw the Kershaws talk about that stuff too.
And by the way, they're empty. We just have them in the fridge. We just have the bottles in the fridge.
What is that?
They've got nothing inside them.
What they were? What were they?
What?
What are they?
They're Prime. Have you not? Have you been living under a rock? You know who KSI? I
don't know what that is.
So okay. So let's educate Carlos here. So KSI and Logan Paul, they both have maybe about 20 million subscribers, each, right? And KSI is a boxer and Logan Paul is a boxer, and they make videos of people falling over things, and they had a fight, and now they make this energy drink.
So that's what that is. And then
this energy drink has been so overhyped that it sells for
it's absolutely
crazy money.
Crazy. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah. It's not very nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Donna wants to see. I want to see your vanity table desk. That's what Donna said.
Must see what?
Your vanity table desk.
You know the way you with your mirror and your makeup and all that.
That is not in this room, and I cannot go and show that.
Yes, we want to see the bedroom now. Oh my God, she would. She would. That 147 days or whatever the hell it was would turn.
You will definitely beat. I don't know if you will lose all your viewers or gain 200,000 viewers.
Right? Share it out. Watch a man get beat up by Beyonce.
To be fair, it wouldn't surprise me you putting me through some form of ridicule on your third year anniversary of your live stream.
Influencer has other influencer beat up by fiance. Then you have those morons, WDW News, share it out he just did it for views. Yes, thank you. That's what I did.
Everything we do is for views.
Right. No, I do it for the 18 cents. Listen, hey. I kid you. I kid you not. It started working in my head. It really did. Not to jump off topic, but it's still on topic. So I streamed the St. Patrick's Day Parade last week. Well, one of them. We're doing another one tomorrow. Streamed one of them last week, but it was shared out by a local news company, social media news company on Facebook. And I went in my analytics and I saw that 200. A peak and current was 283. Okay. Analytics a few days later tells me that 82% of it came from clicks on their website. 82%. So I started doing the math. I'm like, oh, good. So I would have had my normal 40 people watching. And everybody came from that website. But then I saw the money. I I saw the money. I'm like, wow, I made $6.88 from this damn stream. And I'm like, wow, $6.88. All my other streams are like, I crack jokes about 18 cents, 19 cents. I'm like, look, I made 30. Wow, $6. That's what it feels like to make over $1 on a stream. It's cool. I know what Josh feels like now.
I mean, that's a good Chick-fil-A order, just saying.
$6.88?
Yeah.
You're going to get a Chick-fil-A in England for $6.88. Please tell me. Because I'll send you $6.88 and you can send me to Chick-fil-A a few days later if you have to.
Some fries, maybe?
Oh, okay. Well, you said dinner. I'm thinking a meal or something because $6.88, you're lucky to get a sandwich here.
You can get a meal for $6. You get some fries and some nuggets, some water. It's good.
Free water.
Absolutely.
See, I'm a little upset, and I don't want to get off topic. We're not going to stream much longer. We're already at 52. Seriously, I'm just not. Again, if you're just joining me, I'm under the weather. I've been under the weather since the last time
I've got work in the morning, so I can't even stay that long anyway.
If you guys were watching that last Lego build, and I said it right there, that I knew was coming down with something, and I have. I don't know what it is, but what was I talking about? Oh my God, I hate when that happens.
Water.
I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset that we haven't done a Disney review yet from your trip. Why haven't you? I know you're busy. But it's been 4 months, man. We wanted a live stream of how this trip was. It's been a while since you've been here. You came back. Hannah's first trip. Your parents were here. Which people, I kid you not, and Dan, I've told them, and I told his parents, the nicest. I'm sure, Mark, you're nice too if I meet you in person, but no, Dan's laughing. I swear to God. Suzanne, that first night that we met your parents, well, the only night because they didn't meet up with us after that, but she said it right off the bat. The greatest people. Your parents were seriously so nice. I loved having a conversation with your father and your mother that day. It was like you all saw the streams leading up to it. It was like, I can't wait to meet Dan. I met Dan's parents like, screw Dan. we're gonna hang out with Dan's parents. That's what we're gonna do.
My parents have a habit of meeting people very shortly after I meet that person for like the first or second time. Like a very quick side story. So I started dating Hannah, and then a couple of days later we went on our second date, and my parents came home early and met Hannah on our second date at the wrong time. Like they don't know timing.
That's one of the nice. You never know what you're going to hear on this stream, because I was going to ask, was she decent? I guess not.
We were watching TV as we were doing tonight, but they just walked in.
We were watching TV. Suzanne.
It wasn't Netflix.
We haven't watched TV in a while, so I don't know.
Hey, look, it's been over 4 years. I think we're good.
Excuse me. Scott M says, keep an eye out for me in Providence. Scott, are you in the parade? Because I'll be streaming it. So I'll keep an eye out for your fire department if you're walking. Just have your phone. Be like, look, I'm coming up. No, but seriously, your parents were I knew I was going to see you more too, but so I wanted to spend some time with your parents and just having a great conversation with them. If you get a chance, go meet Dan's parents. You'll never want to hang out with Dan again. No, but I again, this in 3 years, I have, like I said, I've made friends, chosen family. I've caused trouble. I know I've caused trouble. I've caused trouble because trouble
is your middle name.
Was my middle name. People, I don't know the word I want to use, but people are so childish. Fake. Well, I can't call them fake because I'm going to tell you why I can't call them fake, because I don't know who they were. And I'll lead into where just now I think I've cracked 2 jokes about Josh. When I said, oh, look, I know what it feels like to be Josh because I saw $6.88. Who are we kidding? The guy's seeing $6.88 every night. I'm seeing $6. Look, see another crack at Josh. somehow, some way, it'll probably get back to him, and he'll question it. He's done it before. Others have done it before. A couple of people in this chat know what I'm talking about. Where I made a comment in the chat about.
But you know who's going to come at you next? You know who's going to come at you? KSI and Logan Paul, because you don't know what Prime
I had no idea what Prime was.
And they're going to come at you, and they're going to ask you to get into a boxing match with them.
Right? I love boxing. I really love boxing. People look at me like, really? It's like, what about UFC? No, I like boxing. I don't like UFC. I like just what boxing was intended to be.
I like.
What is it?
I like unboxing.
Unboxing. Yeah.
I like unboxing. I like unboxing too. We don't know what you can unbox from Disney because you never streamed and told us. But
yeah, I'll tell you what. Actually, you'd quite like this. Hannah, for our anniversary, there was something at Disney that I wanted to get, but we couldn't just get it. We just couldn't get it home. And you've seen the film Ratatouille? There's the cookbook where the chef is like anybody can cook, and it's like the actual cookbook from the movie. And I was just like, this is amazing, because I love my cooking, and it's so cool. And yeah, but I think like there's a lot of stuff that we got. I mean, we got things like spirit jerseys and lots of clothes. Pins definitely was a big thing,
I'm sure.
But no, it was really good. She got some limited edition Pandora charmies thingies.
He means Pandora, the bracelet, not Pandora.
I got Pandora stuff as well, like World of Pandora stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had a really good trip. Maybe I'll do a recap when I can be bothered to.
On a 3-year anniversary, in 3 years' time, do like Carlos is doing now. 3 years in time from your anniversary of going to Disney this time.
Disney for the first time, yeah.
But you know what? Like, yeah, it was amazing to go over Christmas. It was amazing to ride Guardians of the Galaxy 3 times. It was amazing to ride Rise of the Resistance for the first time. But, like, for me, it was more about being with people. Like, being with Hannah, being with my parents, being with this guy, being with, like, Melissa, going to Boma breakfast was amazing. Being with Jeff and Angela was fantastic. Like just being around like friends and family, it was like the best thing. Like, it didn't matter to me what we did, as long as we made the most of it. And I feel like we made every moment count. Do I have any regrets? No. Was there stuff that I missed? Yeah. But I'm not upset by that. And I wouldn't have changed my trip at all. It was amazing.
Yeah. You kidding me? There's so much that we missed that we've been there. So it's crazy. So many times it's like every trip has changed for us, but that's for another, because we had the oldest, you guys know, we had the oldest kid, and we just we screwed up. Not screwed up, but that's putting it harsh. But we did a lot of things that should have done differently, but we didn't. Donna said she had the best time with him.
Hanging out in Magic Kingdom was amazing, and just spending time with you.
Over breakfast was great, and then over at the beach club, was it a beach club?
Yeah. Oh my god!
All the ice cream and all the drinking that we could do.
I did come away from that evening a bit tipsy in Baz's car. I was a little woozy, I'm not gonna lie.
Baz, that's another guy. That's I don't kid. I was gonna say I kid. I don't kid. We have made so many friends through this. through this. We have brought this up a million times. I know we have. And we have brought it up a million times that we have made friends through doing this little thing of, talking on StreamYard or whatever. And I bring up Barry and Maxine. I'll let it out now, I guess, because I was going to let it out later on. But everything's been confirmed. So I got a text from Barry the other day. He's like, what are you doing on such and such a day? And I'm like, this is going on a couple of months. I'm not going to get into all of it, but a couple of months. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but as of now, there's nothing big, functional, family, nothing going on. He's like, well, Maxine and I are going to come up and visit. I mean, this is two people that we met through this. That if you guys can remember the interview stream with them and the story leading up to it. Back then, I was on the I can't remember the name of their official Saturday Night Discussion. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what it was called. With Paul and Nathan and all of them. And that's how I got to see people in the chat and how I started inviting people to interview. Here's the Kershaws. They got 500 subscribers. Let me have them come on. Let's do this. Let's do that. And there was that one guy, Theme Park Baz. I'm like, this guy's in the chat a lot. He's got a channel. He's got some videos out. Let me invite him on. And he literally asked for a payment. I'm like, are you, I'm not going to use the words I used, but because I text Gaz because I was already friends with Gaz at the time and Doug and both of them. They're like, yeah, you got to know Baz. He's a joker. He's a funny guy. I said, funny guy, my aliens rolling saucer. This guy ain't being funny. I'm like, yeah, buddy, I don't pay. I don't need to, you need me more than I need you. Let's put it that way. I mean, Dan, you have officially met him in person. So
no, and we were just, we were driving home and he was just like, doing all of his classic Bazza one-liners. And going into like where we were living, this sort of estate was electric gates. So we put in the code, and he goes, "Have you ever gone through gates into a residential estate in less than 3 seconds?" And I'm like, "What?" It's just like, "Yeah, this Tesla goes to 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds." I'm just like, "Wait, you fire through these gates at like midnight while I'm a bit tipsy?" And he goes, "All right, just put your head back on the headrest." And he goes, 3, 2, 1. I'm just like,
he's nuts. He's nuts.
I'm just like, I got into a car with a guy who I pretty much just met, and he's been like doing quips all the way home, telling me about how a fish survived without water in a fish tank or whatever it was. I don't know what the story was. And like, now we're going like 0 to 60 in 3-point-something seconds. And like, I nearly brought up all the drink that I was drinking that, at wherever we were drinking, where everybody was, I can't remember, at the yacht club. I was just like, this has been a very interesting evening.
Yeah. He's something else. Him and
he's brilliant. I mean, he's so funny,
so kind, so generous. So they're just. But Dan just nailed it. You need to know his sense of humor. I had no idea what it was. Like I said, I told him
it's a very like dry British humor.
Yeah, I told him where to go, plain and simple. And he's like, "Man, I'm working with you. So when's the interview?" And it's like, I'm like, whatever. And I had him on, and we met when I went for my solo trip. Finally met him in person, and exactly what Dan just said. It's his sense of humor. He just comes out. He'll come out the first day he meets you as if he's known you for years. That's how Barry is. Tina Marie plays. I know I've seen Tina's been in here for a while. Tina, hi, sweetie. My point of all of this was, how it started with that text on Instagram, basically telling him where to go and stick his check wherever the hell wherever we can put it. To being on my solo trip, him coming for a visit.
He completely played you.
Yeah, right. Not this last trip, but the trip before. My granddaughter was already born. He came over. He's like, "Oh, I need to come by your resort. I need to give you something. It can't be at the parks." Here I'm thinking it's like a jumbo box or something. No, it was a little mug, travel mug that he had made. Grandpa this, special Grandpa or something. I joke with him. I think he just wanted to come see where I was staying. That's just. What
I thought it was going to be the invoice for his time that he was going to give you.
That too. But, it was that. And he finally met Suzanne this last trip, and Maxine did, and the family. My point of all of this is to a guy who just sent you a text and be like, "We're going to come visit you. We're going to come hang out with you and Suzanne and the kids." Well, the kids ain't going to hang out. The kids can't drink as much as drink at all, I hope.
Drink as much.
I can't. Well, I don't know what Michaela's doing now, but Suzanne and I, we're not going to be able to keep up. We're going to do our best. But no, seriously, I mean, they've booked everything to just come up and hang out. It's not a business trip. It's not. Who else does that? I'm sure a lot of people would. And I know a lot of people have. Steve has come up, the chef, and we've met Steve up here. My point is through YouTube. A little friendship that you make face to face. I still haven't met Mark in person. No. I hope to someday. But through this, through this little thing here, turns into something like that. A husband and wife saying, we're going to come up 2 days. They're here Friday afternoon. They leave Sunday morning. 2 days. But they want to do that. They want to come up to hang out with us. Who does that? I mean, hang out with us. Who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. Anne-Marie Dreher lives 8 minutes away, and she still hasn't sent me a text. Hey, let's meet. No, I'm joking. I saw her name pop up, so I had to pick on her. But Tina, Tina's another one I bring up. Tina here, and her in-laws live 17 minutes away. I know I threw weird numbers out, but literally 17 minutes away. And we've met up a few times, because of this. We don't know Tina from a hole in the wall, but because of you two, we know Tina, we know Flipper, we know the kids, and our kids like their kids like ours, and yeah, that's what this has done. That's 3 years of that's what 3 years have gotten us. I hope.
Sign out, dude. I've got I just wanted to. I know you're wrapping up, but I need to. Say my
buddy. Get your goodbyes in. Yeah. Get some sleep.
I got work tomorrow. On a weekend.
Hopefully Hannah doesn't give you a back heel. I don't know if she sleeps facing the other way, but
there's a really strict routine. There's certain things I'm not allowed to do. So yeah.
And on that note,
I have to face the wall.
Mark, and I was being completely honest, saying just when you get into bed, I know she's a little upset right now. Maybe don't get kicked. And Dan is the one that just went. There's a routine of what he can do and what he can't.
We have to start by building the pillow wall.
And he's not married yet, Mark.
But
17 years. I remember the number, Suzanne. 17 years. He's not even married yet. There's a routine. This is going to work.
Well, this is my bed. The sofa is my bed. So. Yeah.
Why do you think I have this extra one in here?
Yeah. Anyway,
it's good to see you, Dan.
Yeah, buddy. I love you, man. Send me a text when you have available time. We'll just chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Call me whenever. We like hearing Hannah's voice too, so we'd like to.
Oh, you shouldn't have heard her before. She was quite
filthy. Yeah.
She's
Suzanne's kind of woman. Anybody that can talk as bad as Suzanne, she's her kind of. No. All right, brother.
Take care.
See you soon, Dan.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
excuse me, Dennis, I don't know what we're doing. I've put a small itinerary together, but that'll be yeah, soon. Let's just say it'll be nice out at least. I don't want to throw away days yet or anything because he's got a little bit of privacy, so there's no need to know what days he's coming up, but he's coming up. So but you'll know when he's here. A lot of pictures will be out. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I hope to make more friends, hope to meet more people in person. How long I'm going to do this, who knows? But we've heard other people say, "Oh, I'm quitting YouTube," and they seem to be streaming more. So who the hell knows? Who knows? If anybody sends what I've said about Josh, I haven't said anything about Josh. All I said was, I'd like to meet Josh. But feel free, because that's how you are. I know you're watching. Just saying. But no. Yeah, see, I like causing trouble. What are you going to do? Suzanne will give me crap for this, too. But, yeah, that's it, man. It's long enough. I just want to come in here and say happy anniversary to myself. No, but seriously, thank you, everybody, for the anniversaries. Thank you for that super chat, Doug. I appreciate it. Super chats, PayPals. Never expected. Never asked. Always appreciated. Really is. It's very, it's so kind of you people to do that. Not only to me, but when I see other people get their super chats and stuff, a lot of generous people out there. Yeah, that's it. Mark, I love you, brother. Thank you for coming on. I know you didn't speak much.
That's all right. I'm here in spirit. No, I'm here. No, it's been a fun.
Yeah, you know what? If I was 100%, this would have probably it wouldn't be different. It's just as bad as it was today. That's what I do. If anybody's thinking of the Lego, I can't show you real quick. I mean, we are. If you hear a crash now, seriously, you won't see me on stream ever again because wow. Yeah, I mean, we're here. We're up to here. We're in wow, look how she just glides right by the camera. We're up to there. This is what the third box has led us to right here. It ain't much. There's a lot to go. I'll be honest with you. I have cared less about this Lego these last 10 days. I've been just down and out. Suzanne, actually, Michaela and Suzanne have built this. She's like, I want to build Legos. I'm like, go ahead. I don't care. Go at it. Go at it. If I don't stream anymore with Lego build, I will, but it is what it is. But that's that.
So before you go then, so Carlos, in 3 years' time, if you're still doing this and you look back 3 years to now, what predictions do you want to make for 3 years' time? What's everyone going to be doing? I predict that in 3 years' time you'll still have that same computer.
Oh, that's guaranteed. I won't spend money. Mark, I'll be totally honest with you. I will not spend money on another computer for this. I won't, because I don't see me doing this in 3 years' time. I don't. If I am, predictions: another grandchild. That's easy to predict because she's already 6 months pregnant. So, 7? Yeah, second grandchild coming in June. So, so that's no fun. Mark, I'll be honest with you. More enemies. More enemies. Instead of making 18 cents a video, I'll probably be doing about 24. And an honest prediction. I think I will meet more people.
Yeah,
I'd like to meet. Because I do have plans to do that. So I think just that, I'll meet more people. Will I like them in person? Who knows? We'll find out. But Jeanette, welcome in, Sebastian the Crab. We're about to sign off. Oh, Debbie, you've been way too kind in recent streams. Not very kind right now. I'm talking about other people. really don't have to do that. Not to myself, to everybody. I'll be honest with you. You've been too kind, but $30 super chat. I wish you continued success many more years. I always enjoy your streams, Debbie. Thank you. I know you do, Debbie. And definitely, you all know I joke about money, but it's not a joke. I joke, I laugh, and turn it into a joke, but it's not. I had never, 3 years ago, Mark, is one thing I never said is I can go make money on YouTube. I know people that have, and it's crazy that they seem to think that, but okay. But that's, Mark, you know, because we've spoken of, we off camera, we talk about everything else, but it's not it's not, it never was, it never is. I'll be honest with you, in 3 years. Well, Mark, you remember when I was monetized? It took them, what, 3 tries to finally give it to me because I had to go through every thumbnail that looked stupid that they didn't like. I had to remove words that they didn't like. It's like, really, even if I wanted to make $1, but I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be totally honest with all of you. I have been monetized for, let's say, it's been about 18 months, maybe. Because it definitely wasn't in the first year. So let's say 18 months. Let's just throw out 18 months. The way people monetization works is this: you get money from the ads, and that's where the 18 cents come in, and you get money from super chats. But you got to keep in mind that YouTube takes their 30 to 35%. Okay, that's why I don't want to talk. I didn't want to talk about this, and I don't want to talk about this, but this is why I tell people on other people's streams, they have PayPal. Because PayPal, they take their 5%, what is it, to transfer money, 1.5%, not even, well, it depends if you have it as a business, which I don't. So, where YouTube takes from Super Chats 30%. So, it doesn't only hurt the channel, the ones that are doing it for money, it hurts you because you're really not giving that money to the channel. You're really giving 70% of it. But my point was, in 18 months, I have I've done it for 2 tax seasons. So it's been more than 18 months. Well, it could have been. But whatever. I have received, I'm not going to get into a number, but my point was, the way it works, you have to make a $100 threshold before they send you a check. Okay? So I'll bring up Josh again. I'm not getting a check every month. like somebody, like somebody like that, or even anybody, whatever. It takes a while. It takes a while for me to get anything. I have probably gotten 7 checks in 18 months, 2 years. So I haven't quit. So I'm trying to tell you, I'm not doing this for the money, because getting 6, 7 checks in 2 years, why am I doing this? If I was doing it for the money, it ain't worth it. But, I do it. I have fun. I have fun doing it. Yeah. It's the people we met. It's hanging out with you. Just coming here and BS. It's hanging out with others. But if anybody tells you, the BSs. When they tell you they're not doing it for money, they are. You could tell how they are. Me, I can thank you. I listen. Don't get me wrong. Again, it's generous. The generosity is very kind. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Keep it coming. I'm joking. But if you're gonna send it, keep it coming. No, that's all I could ever say about that. In 3 years, I have never once said, Suzanne, I'm gonna go stream this because I'm gonna get 10 super chats. And oh my God, the ad revenue is going to come through. I wasn't joking before. When I saw that I made potential, because it doesn't actually say this is what you're getting, potential of $6.88 on that stream, my jaw dropped. Like, wow, really? Maybe I will do this for money. No, I mean, come on, come on. I had 3,200 views. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, I was big smile on my face. You couldn't see it because of the rain and the way I felt, but when I saw those 283 people watching, I'm like, this is awesome. This is fun. But I was doing something fun. I love the parade. I hope it happens tomorrow, but not for me. But that 280 people that can't make it to the parade. I had people in the chat. Oh, my daughter's walking in, and thank you. I'm home because of the weather. Awesome. I made somebody's day.
Yeah.
She walked by me. I didn't get to scream out her name. Suzanne was yelling at me because I wasn't reading the chat correctly. I went back the next day and saw the chat. I missed a lot of people. A lot of people saying hello and this and that. And I'd like to do something I'd like to do better with that. If I continue doing this.
Yeah.
But, to say, like I said, that I've ever said, Suzanne, let's go stream because it's money. Come on. If I need money, I need money now. Not 30 days because the stream's going to give me $50 in ad revenue now. So, but that's I'm sorry. That's a bad way to end the stream. Let's end the stream on a positive.
Well, it was a rant. We can't have a Carlos stream without a rant.
No, there is no rant. No, there's no rant. I'm just saying an honest opinion about myself. Garrett, welcome in, buddy. Now you want to talk about a guy doing it for money? I mean, this guy is up at 1 a.m. his time. Streaming. Garrett's hurting. People, go watch Garrett at 1 a.m. He needs the money. No, I'm joking. That's a complete joke, folks. No, go watch Garrett. That's not the joke, but Garrett does his motivational speeches, streams. Actually, Mark, you could watch because 1 a.m. his time is 4 a.m. ours, which is right now 8 until your hour changes. What, next week?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, so it'll go back to 9. So 9 a.m. Mark, cup of coffee in your hand, Garrett's motivational speech. Listen, I'm telling you. No, I'm not cracking jokes on Garrett. Garrett, he loves what he does. He has people watching and listening. A lot of people need to hear. Trust me, sometimes I need to hear what Garrett has to say. We all have that time in our lives, or a day or a week where we need to pick me up. We need a positive note. Chris, thank you, buddy. Chris enjoys these streams. Chris is that I can never pronounce it. Kavakis 49er. Good friend of mine. He is now. A good friend of mine, works right next door, in my grocery store. But we do have a lot of conversations. We're at the grocery store. But back to Garrett. Garrett, we know you're in it for the money. Don't put the laughing face. Do not put the laughing face. We know you're in it for the money. I've seen Gabe eat. I've said that kid doesn't stop eating on streams. I know you need to feed him. See, I just throw jokes out there. Thankfully, some people know I'm joking, and then they might be somebody like I don't know. Let me scroll up real quick. Anne Marie Dredd that really doesn't know me yet. Be like, wow, Carlos is picking on this guy really harsh. No, I'm really not. But we were supposed to end the stream 22 minutes ago. Excuse me. Like, end the stream already. Garrett never sleeps. Thank you, Heather. Yes, Gregory really enjoys your streams. We love that Gregory listens and watches in. Really do. But no, look, Dave is back. Dave, I never thought I'd still be live, huh? Yeah, Garrett. No, seriously. Yeah, go watch Garrett. He does those more. It is late, but whatever. Maybe the guy can't sleep, and that's what he likes to do. I get you, human. Well, Anne Marie, it is a New England, Massachusetts, and I won't name our cities, but it is that humor and throw a little Portuguese in it. Kind of hurts a little bit, but listen. Besides that, Mark, any fireworks coming up? What do you have going on besides Naomi turning 2 real soon?
Yeah, sure. She turns 2 next month. It's crazy. It's just gone so quickly. But fireworks-wise, a couple of weeks ago, I got invited. There's a brand new firework company in the UK. They only started last year. They're importing a load of products from China. It's amazing stuff. But they invited me to a disused secret military explosive site somewhere in the UK to see all their products and let me film them, all their official videos. So they're coming out on my channel very soon. So that was a really exciting time to go visit this disused former military site. top secret location and watch a load of fireworks. So yeah, more content coming on my channel.
Nice. Did they blindfold you?
No, but I'm not allowed to tell anyone where it was. In fact, it didn't even have like they had to give me coordinates to find it because it doesn't actually have an address. It starts because it's a former military site. It doesn't actually have an address.
I know where it is. It's the Kershaw. It's the Kershaw's farm. It's the Kershaw's farm. We know where it is. We know he's full of money, so he bought a big, old military site. So again, it's that sense of humor, reminder. You got to know the Kershaws. You got to know the backstory. But that's great. It's great that you're still out there recording and stuff. But like I said earlier, Mark, family time and stuff. That's why we don't see him in Resort TV 1 as much and other channels and stuff.
I pop in as and when I can, but yeah, with the 2-year-old, it's I don't have the same amount of energy as I used to be all night anymore.
Yeah, I was in his stream the other day, and he brought you up. He's like, "Oh, Mark was here earlier, and we know we had to leave because and he said something like that about the baby and this and that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mark was here. I'm like, oh, how cool, man! I miss Mark. Like,
yeah. I'm usually popping at least once a week. I'm in their streams, but it's not necessarily for the whole 6 hours of the stream anymore.
Yeah. Good old days. Good old days, man. It was literally, Suzanne, we need to be home by 6 because what's coming on. What do you want for dinner? Whatever you can make before 6 o'clock. It was crazy. That's why I crack jokes about Josh because I can. Because he knows they are jokes. I speak to Josh as often as I can, and he knows I'm a friend. But like I was saying earlier, some people don't get it, and they like to start trouble. And I'm sure you're probably still listening, so go tell them. Besides that, hopefully the weather's supposed to be decent. I want to go do this parade tomorrow, so it's up there. The link is up there. I don't have a news channel sharing it out this time, so. It might be just 20 people watching, but that's okay. I'm going to go do it because I like to. So instead of getting $6.88, I'll get $1.88. That's all right. I'll take it. I'll lose the 88 cents to the YouTube. But seriously, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Doug, for those super chats. Very kind of you guys. Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. If anybody sent a PayPal, again, I can't see it because I have notifications off. Not telling you to send one. I'm saying if you. I always have to say this because Josh sees it right away. I have notifications off. I don't see it on my phone until I shut everything off, and the emails pop up. Bam, bam. Who am I kidding? It never goes bam because then barely get one. So it just. But I like to thank people now for that, so you're being thanked. Besides that, pray for me. No. Seriously. And we'll see you. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow with the parade, but we'll see you soon with Lego. Probably a day next week. This cough can't stick around forever. Maybe it can. So hopefully we'll see you next week with Lego because she ain't gonna build herself. So we need to finish her. Besides that, bye everyone. I gotta go. We're going. Bye-bye.
Happy anniversary again, Carlos. And
thank you.
On behalf of everyone, we hope you get well soon, and we hope you are still going in 3 years' time. Reminisce about this stream in 3 years' time.
At the rate this cough is going, I'm hoping I'm just alive in 3 years. That'd be great. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.